The war began in 1998. They call me a survivor, but survival has a price. In 1998, my world changed forever. I was diagnosed with throat cancer, stage 4, to stay alive. I had to walk through a necessary fire of surgery and radiation. It saved me back then, but it never stopped taking from me. People see the smile at the grocery store, but they don't see the 28 years of internal scarring, the late effect damage that is now claiming my body. My throat is a 10% opening. My anatomy is a roadmap of scars. For nearly 3 decades, I've done my part. But as the damage reaches its peak, the system that promised to stand by me has walked away. The 5-capsule fatal error. I went to the ER in a crisis. 9 days blocked, 16 days without my thyroid meds. Without even flipping a page in my history, the doctor told me to take up to 5 capsules of polyethylene glycol a day. Think about the math. Each cap requires 8 ounces of water. That is 40 ounces of liquid for a man who can barely swallow a teaspoon. He didn't see the tortuous colon I was born with, the maze of twists where that liquid would have nowhere to go. That isn't a treatment plan, it's a death sentence. I had to be my own doctor at midnight because the one with the degree couldn't be bothered to read the map. The lifeline and the catch-22. I called crisis intervention. I told them I'm not suicidal, but I'm a veteran in a medical emergency and I'm being ignored. They told me, I hear you, but I cannot help you unless you are feeling that you will harm yourself. Think about that. The system won't throw you a lifeline until you're already going under. The system that proudly boasts about honoring our service just told a veteran he isn't worth a hand unless he's at the end of his rope. They don't want to prevent the crisis. They just want to manage the tragedy. The struggle for a breath. Every day I sit down to a meal that is a battle. You don't see me choking. You don't see me aspirating water into my lungs just to stay hydrated. All I've asked for is 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes with a specialist who is willing to listen. My history is right there in black and white, but no one reads it. Instead, they give me the easy answer, a feeding tube. They want me to trade my dignity for a plastic tube that brings infections and leaks. That feeding tube is their way of giving up on me. It's my last hope for a normal life. And I'm not ready to let them take it just because they're too busy to read my file. The 4-month wall. And even as I'm choking, the VA tells me it's a 4-month wait to see a specialist. First a consultation, then a schedule, then a plan, while I'm supposed to just survive for 120 days. I don't have 4 months, I have a tortuous colon, a failing thyroid, and a throat that is closing. They play hot potato with our lives while the clock runs out, treating our survival like a clerical error. You spend 15 minutes in an office, 8 minutes explaining your history, and 7 minutes being walked to the door because they have other patients. But who is looking at the whole map? The voice for the voiceless. Tomorrow morning at 07:45, I am walking into the Lebanon VA. Not just for me, but for every veteran who is suffering in silence, afraid that speaking up will jeopardize their care. I am demanding a game plan, not a feeding tube, and not a 4-month wait. I am demanding that Dr. Naidi at Hershey gets the green light today. I have the law, I have the truth, and I have a spirit that 1998 couldn't break. The sunrise is coming, and the VA is finally going to listen. To my fellow veterans, don't lose hope, I will fight this fight for us. My name is Richard A. Hicks with liberty and justice for all.